again, Miss Buckley coming to you with a writing video for year 2. It's lovely to be able to speak to you all again, and I'm very excited for this very fun writing week on Wacky Wednesday. So hopefully you've seen in your packs that you're going to be writing about Wacky Wednesday, and you're going to be writing a first person narrative. So the very first thing that we need to work out is, what does it mean to write in the first person? So if you're writing in the first person, it's as if you were there. So you are saying I went, I saw, I did. So for example, I saw lots of suns in the bright blue sky. I saw a headless woman pushing her pram. I saw what you did. So not he or she, making sure you're being very clear that it's what you did. I saw, I went, I did. Okay? So let's move on to the starter activity to really practice and work out that we definitely understand what first person is. Let's go. So here we go. This is our starter activity. You need to finish off these sentences for me. I saw, I went, I felt. Things that you have seen, things you have done, and things that you have felt today or any day during the last couple of weeks. So I would say, I saw my dog when we went for a dog walk. I went out to see some lovely flowers in the park. I felt excited when I had my favourite lunch. So think about these three things: I saw, I went, I felt, for one of your days over the last few days. This is to really practice getting used to using that first person. Okay, so as always, before we start doing our super writing, we need to make sure we go through our success criteria. So the things that are going to make our writing absolutely sensational, which I know it definitely will be this week. So the first thing, again, is our adjectives, making sure we are using those adjectives to make our writing more interesting. What are adjectives? Describing words, and making sure we are describing what we are writing about. So the headless woman, the green grass, the round tree on the round wheel, things like that. Describing what we are writing about. That makes our writing fantastic, so make sure you're using those adjectives. The next one, again, is our conjunctions. Really, really important to get those in as well. They make our writing more interesting. And, but, because, although, however, making sure that we're linking our ideas together. The headless woman was pushing the pram, and I don't think she knew where she was going. The tree was on a wheel, but that meant it might roll away. So using those conjunctions to join our ideas together, okay? And the next one, we have to make sure we are using apostrophes. We won't be using similes this week because they're not quite as important as they were last week. But if you want to use one, go ahead. But really focusing on the apostrophes. Apostrophes for possession. So the headless woman's pram, getting that apostrophe in, making sure that we are getting the apostrophe in where we need it, okay? And finally, new one this week, making sure we are using the past tense. This happened in the past. So on Wacky Wednesday, I went to the park and I saw a woman and I saw a tree. Making sure that we are using what happened in the past, not I see or I was going to go, I went. So things that are in the past, okay? They are our big success criteria for today. Make sure you get them in your writing. So now we've had a look at our success criteria, we now need to work out what are we actually going to write about. What is going to be our fantastic content that I'm going to get to see when you do your writing this week. So let's have a look at our Wacky Wednesday picture and see what we can write about it. So here we have the picture of Wacky Wednesday. Now this is such a fun picture, I absolutely love it. And as you can see, we have got 10 things already describing the picture. The crazy path unwinding, the unusual road rising. So we're having a look to see what wacky things we can see and how we can describe them, making sure we're using our describing words, our fantastic adjectives, and our verbs, our doing words. What are these people doing? So let's have a look if we can fill out the last 10 of this list. We've already got 10 fantastic things we've seen, but there are loads. I'm sure we can find some more. So for example, I'm just having a look. I can see the unusual policeman with 4 legs. There he is, the unusual policeman with 4 legs. I've described the policeman, he's unusual. Then we've got, the small round bush on a wheel. The small round bush on a wheel. That's definitely something unusual in our Wacky Wednesday. Now, do we have any that we can have with a verb, with a doing word? So we've got a woman sitting down, pushing a pram. A woman sitting down but pushing a pram. So let's see if you can get 10 more. If 10 more is a little bit too much, can you get 5 more? Looking at describing words and looking at those verbs. What are these people doing and what wacky things can you see? Brilliant. So you now should have added a few more things to the list to make sure you've got lots of lovely adjectives and verbs you can use in your writing. So as always, we're going to have a quick practice before we get going into it properly, which means that we're going to write 3 super sentences, the best sentences that you can, to really practice that we can hopefully use in our writing in a little bit. So I've written some sentences for you, but I think I might have made some mistakes. So have a little look. Could you improve my sentences and could you write your own that are even better? Think about that success criteria and think about how you can make your sentence fantastic. Off you go. Now practicing our 3 super sentences before we get writing. We're used to this by now. Now I have written 3 what I think are super sentences, although I'm slightly concerned that I've made some donut mistakes. Who thinks they can find them? So I'll read you the sentences. I saw the policeman with 4 legs. There was a round bush on a little wheel. I could see more than one sun in the bright blue sky. I think I have made some mistakes here, but my sentences still make sense. They just need a little bit of tweaking. Now it's your turn to write your sentences. Can you improve them? Have you made donut mistakes like me? Can you make them better? Off you go. Okay, so now on to the modelled write. Let's have a little look at some of the things that I have written to maybe help you get a little bit of inspiration for your writing and maybe give you a little bit of a head start if you're struggling with where to start. Remember, you don't need to copy this, it's just to give you a few ideas to see how you would like to write your writing. Let's have a look what I've got. So here we have my writing for Wacky Wednesday. This can be used as a little bit of inspiration for you and hopefully give you a few ideas to get started. And remember, always using that first person. I saw, I couldn't believe, I crept, I went. Make sure we're using that I before we start. So let's get reading. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the nonsense on Wacky Wednesday. As I crept along the winding path, the crazy, insane scene came into focus. There was a large yellow plane simply sitting on the road, and none of the cars could get past. A headless woman was walking her baby slowly in a pram, but I don't think she knew where she was going. I saw a tall policeman, but he had 4 legs instead of 2. How bizarre is that? Thank you for watching. It's been lovely to be able to do a little bit more teaching with you this week. I hope to see some fantastic writing. Your writing last week was absolutely brilliant. I know all of you too felt that it was. Hope you're all staying safe. Hope you're having a lovely time. Enjoy your pack. It's a great fun one this week. Enjoy your Wacky Wednesday and I will see you hopefully very soon. Bye. So the first thing, yet again, our adjectives. And our adjectives are our describing words. They are describing what we are writing about. Oh dear. I think we would do that.